Welcome back to He Say, She Say. I am your host, Haley, and today we have a double back of C. Lee in the building.
Man, I've been waiting. I ain't gonna lie. I've been waiting to be back on this show. This is one of my favorite shows, man. Let's get into it.
Look, we had a time last time, so we had to run it back. How you feeling tonight?
I'm blessed and highly favored. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be here, man. He Say, She Say going crazy.
Absolutely.
You know, so make sure y'all stay tuned for this whole episode. It's going to be an explosive one.
Yes, Scoop couldn't be here tonight, so I'm taking over. We're going to make it the Haley show. C. Lee, what's good?
Oh, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here trying to turn lemons into lemonade. You know
Wait a minute,
that?
because I didn't see you on KTV.
Oh yeah, shout out to Hannibal. You know, Hannibal put the call in, got me on TV. Make sure y'all tune in to Like It or Not. You know what I'm saying?
Do you like it? How is it?
Yeah, when you around when you in a studio setting, a multi-million-dollar studio setting, that shit is intimidating. You know what I'm saying? You around these real professionals who's making hundreds of thousands of dollars.
People
they got cameras like floating, you know what I'm saying? It's a totally different experience. So yeah, man, make sure y'all tune in to Like It or Not. We trying to turn that up, you know, so we can.
So that's a set in stone like weekly thing, right?
Yeah, pretty much. The show is a weekly thing, so you know we just gonna be in there, you know, talking about certain topics and giving it what we like or not, and hopefully it grows so we can start bringing other people in. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know we gonna get it. We got to talk to Hannibal, man. Shout out to Hannibal. Though Hannibal put me on. That's a blessing.
That is amazing. Okay, definitely. So I got cards.
I see. We didn't have cards last time, but we got cards this time. I'm excited.
I just tried this out last episode, so I want to keep it going.
All right, so how does it work?
And then we just
pull a card and we discuss the card.
Absolutely.
Can you be with someone who does not give head? Yes, because let me tell you what I've learned about myself. When I love a woman, I don't want to do the whore shit to the woman I love.
Wait a minute.
I want to do the whore shit to the freak.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She strip on the weekend. She got an OnlyFans.
So, but how did that work? Because if you're in a relationship and you love this person, you don't want to do the whore shit to her. Like, you got to go outside of that, right?
Absolutely. We can fuck and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I want to really slut out the real cum bucket, the little cum dumpster, the real freak. You know what I'm saying? She didn't fuck 30, 40, 50 niggas in her lifetime. And now she kind of want to settle down with a nice, handsome square. That's the one I want to just, you know, gag and do all the freaky shit to. I'm going to just keep it real. Like, I don't want to do that to my wife. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be hard for me to look her in the face and shit. We all at a PTA meeting, and I was like, man, you was sucking the shit out of my dick last night.
But I thought,
you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. I'm just keeping it real. That's just me personally. I want to slut out the slut, and I want my wife to be the wife.
So you don't want your wife to be a slut?
Hell no. I want the slut to stay in the slut's place.
But isn't it better when it's with the person you love?
Hell no. Sex and love ain't got shit to do with each other.
It definitely does.
I mean, it don't. Let me stop lying. Good sex and love.
Absolutely.
Hell no. You think good sex and love go hand in hand?
Absolutely. I'm not about to have no good sex with somebody that's just somebody. Like, if I don't love you, it's not going to be good.
Oh, shit. I came back and you still Miss Perfect Pussy. Oh, damn. Miss Perfect Pussy in the bitch.
That ain't going to change.
So you mean to tell me everybody you had good sex with you was in love with?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. 100%.
That ain't the truth. I'm going to keep it
real. I'm not finna fuck a nigga that I'm not in love with for real. Like,
I didn't have sex in a Burger King bathroom in Antioch, California. And it wasn't no love. You know what I'm saying?
Burger King bathroom?
Actually, no, it's Taco Bell.
That's nasty.
If you from Antioch, or if you been to Antioch, you know where the Regal Cinemas was, and it's a plaza. It's a McDonald's over there, it's a Taco Bell, all that. I used to go there. And it was some freaky shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there wasn't no love going on.
So was that the craziest place you ever had sex?
That was up there. That was definitely up there. You know, in Antioch, it's common to be fucking at parks in the car.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? It was real backseat bandit shit going on in Antioch. Because, you know, if the parents was at home or something, you had to go to the park and get jiggy. That's how it went.
The park? Oh, my God.
Hell yeah. I'm going to keep it real. And my grown ass still, I'm going to keep it real. I don't do this no more. But when you know how you don't want somebody at your house, and you're like, oh, shit, I wish we was younger. We still go to the park and get.
So you want to take somebody to the park right now?
Hell yeah. I don't be wanting everybody at my house. I don't feel safe.
So what about a hotel? Why it gotta be the park?
Hotels cost like a good hotel that I feel like I'm comfortable laying down my head on is gonna be $180, $200 a night. And I don't fuck that long to be spending $200.
So you being cheap? You don't want to spend the money?
Yes, I'm not rich. It's a recession right now. I ain't got $200 for no.
Oh my god!
Think about this.
If you don't want to pay for no hotel, you should not be fucking. Because who would you take it to the park? I just want to know what grown ass woman is letting you take them to the park. I'm
popular, so if she like me or not, she,
she might do it.
How
popular you are,
you know what I'm saying?
Me no park. That's all.
All right, keep it real.
I swear.
All right, I'm gonna ask you. Don't lie. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Drake come out here and Drake want to fuck you at Lake Merritt in the backseat.
Come on now, Drake's not even that cute.
Would you fuck Drake in the backseat of a car at Lake Merritt?
Okay, listen. The backseat of a car is totally different. You ain't say that. You said a park, like outside. I'm not doing that. The car, I done a car before, so that ain't that's different.
Would you fuck Meek Mill outside in the backseat of a car?
Where's these random ass?
Because I mean, the point I'm trying to make is
nobody outside.
If you like somebody enough, you gonna make some sacrifices.
Absolutely not.
So if you like me, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking a car, so we ain't gotta. I only got eight and a half minutes for you anyway. I'm not gonna pay $200 for this 8.5 minutes of fucking. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be quick and easy, in and out like a robbery.
No.
I'm just talking shit. Let's do another card. I'm bullshitting. Why do women give more chances than men give women? That's actually a great question. I'm gonna start with men because the men is supposed to be the head, the man is supposed to be the leader, because the man is a logical being. And when you hurt a logical being's feelings, it hurts a lot more because when you cheat on this man, he's thinking about how you were sucking this other nigga dick.
Absolutely.
He's thinking about all the betrayal. And it's hurt. He's picturing it. He's re-hurting his heart over and over and over again. He's in his house crying and it fucks his confidence up. A lot of niggas not gonna admit that, but when you get cheated on, it fuck your confidence up. I know as a nigga that had been cheated on before. You know what I'm saying? And you start looking at yourself weird. Women are a lot more forgiving because they're a lot more emotional and they see women like potential and women like, you know what I'm saying, if the situation is good, she's willing to give another shot and another shot. How many times you got cheated on?
I lost count. Wait, are we talking about like with one person or multiple people? Because that matters.
In the last 5 years, how many times can you count that you've been cheated on?
Okay, so here's the thing. In the last 5 years, I haven't really been in a relationship. So I was in a relationship for 16 years. And then, now I've just been dating. So in the last 5 years, I haven't been cheated on.
You know something I never asked?
Because a nigga can't cheat on me. Because I'm not a bitch. So you can do what you want to do.
You know something I never asked, and this is the perfect time to ask. What does a woman go through when she gets cheated on? What emotions?
Depression.
What does she go through?
For real.
What does that depression look like? Not eating, going crazy, fucking a lot. What does it look like?
Not fucking a lot. That's just on another level. Come on now. That's on. Well, I mean, everybody does it different. I don't know, but definitely like that hurts your heart. It fucks with you for real.
Look like you reliving that shit.
No, not at all. Because I'm a pimp. So.
Next question. Since we on the subject of cheating, you have a child.
I have two.
You got two children. If your daughter was getting cheated on, do you get involved and step in, or do you allow your daughter to go through that if she wants to go back, or do you be like, fuck no, this is over?
No, I'm stepping in. Like, you're not about to do that. Come on now. Just because I've been through that. So it's like, why would I want my daughter to go through some shit like that when I could nip it in the bud real quick?
The meme of the day is nobody watches you more than the man that lost you and the girl he ran to.
I disagree.
Do you?
I disagree.
Really?
I disagree. Cause
So when you and your bitch is done, you ain't stalking her Instagram.
I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of my old bitches is married, happy. They don't give two fucks about me.
But I mean, like right after.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think none of my bitches care that much about me. I'm not gonna sit on here and pop it like I was the best thing they had. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. They be moving on, get themselves a little good husband, a good marriage, and go on with their life.
But do you be stalking their Instagram when you done? Don't lie.
Have I? Yeah, I have. Before.
Exactly.
Yeah, I done did some square ass shit like that.
So
before.
that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I done did some shit like that before, but do I be really caring? No, it just be my ego hurt just to see what's going on, and there's usually nothing going on. That shit lasts about a day or two. Then I move on and go on with my life. Now, what about you? Do you be doing the stalking?
No, I'm not stalking nobody. On to the next.
Do you be getting stalked? Like, to this day, do you
Stalks.
think people, your ex, be like
Stalked down
looking?
to the ground. I'm getting stalked. Listen, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
How do you know when you getting stalked, though?
First of all, I can tell. Like, I know pages. I know. Come on, y'all. Like, people, they bold now. They looking for their own page. So it'd be like, okay, you watching me, then you calling me blocked, then it's stalking. Okay, stalking down to the ground.
Why? What do you think what do they feel like they lost when they lose you?
Everything. Everything.
Oh, so you be giving niggas money, so they be like, oh, you don't get no more money from me, huh?
No.
You be giving niggas money?
That depends. Like, if it's my nigga and it's mutual, then I don't have no problem with that.
What's the most money you ever gave to your nigga?
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know? You gotta remember.
Why would you ask me that?
What's the most money you ever gave? Be honest.
I don't know.
Have you ever gave a nigga like 5,000?
I have.
Oh, you serious?
I am. But that nigga done gave me.
Oh, we ain't talking about that.
We are.
We talking about you.
I'm saying it's mutual. If it's not mutual, a nigga's not getting a penny from me.
Have you given over 5,000?
No.
But you have given like 5 racks. Like, here, this for you.
I have.
What? Dang, you like a elite level trick.
No,
that's
I'm not
crazy.
a trick.
That's like
no.
That's Harvard University tricking right there.
No.
5 racks is a lot.
Listen, did you not hear me say that nigga has gave me triple that?
No,
Listen, it's no tricking, but mutual, yes.
Damn.
Like,
that's crazy.
it's not. So you never gave a bitch $5,000 that you was fucking with?
What? I just started getting money. What the fuck? I was working security.
You just start getting money.
Hell no, I ain't giving no $5,000.
What's the most you ever gave a bitch then?
Shit, in June, I paid for a trip to Hawaii. You know what I'm saying?
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah,
Okay, so how much was the trip?
I spent total about 8,000.
Okay, so what are you saying?
I mean, but still, that was a trip. You know what I'm saying?
That was tricking all the way.
We've been dealing with each other about 3 years.
Doesn't
That's not
matter.
necessarily tricking. That's not tricking.
You didn't ask
know what I'm
me
saying?
how long I was with that person that I gave 5,000.
How long you was with?
Doesn't matter. You didn't ask that.
Y'all was together 6 months, and you didn't give this
Are
nigga
you crazy?
$5,000. I
6
believe
months?
it.
Come on now. That's out.
Come on, let me get this card. Sex on the first date, absolutely. If you're not fucking on the first date in 2024, what are you really doing with your life? Nobody.
What?
This is not the 1960s. This ain't no motherfucking Steve Harvey book where you gotta wait 90 days and 90 nights. Give that shit up on the first go round. Matter of fact, before y'all even say hi, get the fucking part out the way, then get to know each other.
Before you say hi.
Yes, get the fucking part out the way.
Are you?
Because what good is it to talk to a motherfucker for 90,000 years and then y'all get to the fucking part and it's phony? You know what I'm saying? Like then like as a man, and women don't talk about this, you will get to the fucking part and then it might be a stench there. It might be a little salty taste there. Or the booty, she might have the booty hole wind that's just not, contrary to the will of God. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, let's just get this out the way early. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, sex on the first date, absolutely.
Listen to him. Do not listen.
You're not fucking on the first date in 2024?
No, that's
you
out.
should.
Why?
You definitely should, because we grown. What's the difference between fucking on the first date and fucking on the 5th date? What's the difference?
Like, dang, can we get to know each other a little bit?
Well, what? Fuck, we get to know.
You just don't care. You just fucking on anything walking.
Ooh, wait. Woo-wee.
Nacho just did that. FYI, my best friend just walked in the building. That's what he ooh-weeing for.
You want to get on the episode? All right, cool. Keep that in there too. Keep that in there.
You hella irritating.
If you're in a relationship and your partner gains weight, what do you do? Shit, get another bitch? No.
What? See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm just all right. Let me be serious for 2 seconds.
Yes.
I'm gonna be serious
because you're like into fitness and you work out. So like, what you mean get a new bitch?
I'm not. I'm at a point in my life. I can't do no arguing. I'm not pleading with nobody to do something they need to do. They need to do anyway.
But who said it got to be an argument?
Because if I have to plead with you, hey, can you go to the gym? Hey, can you go to the gym? Hey, can you work out?
But it might not be a
begging?
plead. It might just be like, babe, okay, you gaining up. Because sometimes women gain weight and don't notice. You know. Like, I done gained 10 pounds, but I've noticed. But sometimes people don't. They be like, damn, I can't fit these jeans, you know? Like,
you gained 10 pounds. Have you started going to the gym yet?
Absolutely not.
Exactly. That's
but
why you get another bitch.
I don't
you know what
need
I'm saying?
to. Did you say get another bitch?
Because here's the thing.
My niggas ain't getting new bitches.
We'll talk about that later. We're going to talk about that later. When it comes to weight, it's a personal thing. So you can't talk somebody into want to get themselves right. I had to get my heart broke for me to get my fat ass in the gym. Essentially, you can't talk nobody into losing weight. It's very, very personal. And until they want to get their big ass in the gym, you just going to be dealing with a big ass person who wants to just be arguing, pleading, or just waiting for somebody to be like,
hear, like, oh, babe, you know, we need to go to the gym together, or you can't, you know, like, why can't you do that?
That's too close to arguing. You
that's
know what
not that's not arguing. It's nowhere near.
You don't like pieces. When you really experience peace, you don't want to go back and forth with nobody about nothing. Like, you know what? I'm so happy right now.
But if you're like genuinely in love with somebody, you're in a relationship, I don't feel like they would be offended to where it's not going to be
As
peaceful.
Somebody who used to be fat, you always offended when somebody say you fat. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest lie when you fat. No matter how it come out, when you fat and you know you fat, no matter how nice somebody said like, hey, your big ass needs to go to the gym. And
Why
no matter
would you
how
say
it come
like
out,
that
shit gonna hurt your spirit. You know what I'm saying? But
to say, hey babe, let's go to the gym together.
So if a nigga, be honest, if a nigga told you like, hey babe, you getting a little big, you wouldn't be offended a little bit?
If I was big, then no, I'm not about to be offended because it's like, okay,
Let's
know
role
I'm big.
play. For the sake of the show, we're gonna role play. We're gonna role play. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
You play too much.
Babe, I know we've been having a good time. You know what I'm saying? We've been going to Maestro's and, you know what I'm saying, Fleming's.
Yeah,
and we've been eating good. You know, we've been having a good time. But I'm starting to see you letting go of yourself a little bit, babe. And I really...
Letting go?
You know, I really want you to really get this in check. You know what I'm saying?
See the word you used? Letting go?
She is offended.
If you would have just said, babe, you know, you might have gained a couple pounds, like, let's go to the gym together, but letting go of yourself, that's on another level. What the fuck was that? I'm sorry. That wasn't it. You didn't say that right. No.
I told you.
On to the next. No.
That was funny, actually. Make sure we clip that up. Would you be in a polygamous relationship? Did I say that right?
Polygamous.
Polygamous. I'm sorry. Meaning I get 2 girlfriends.
Absolutely.
I don't have enough money for that yet. No. You know what I'm saying? That shit costs money.
Because every nigga would love to be in a polygamous relationship. So you're telling me no?
I'm gonna keep it real. And I want to talk to all the men in the Bay Area since we on this topic. I want to speak to the men in the Bay Area. I know you grew up in pimp culture. I know you think it's cool to have 4, 5, 6 different women, but a lot of you niggas are failures because you spend so much time trying to manipulate women and juggle women that you're not working on your goals, dreams, and aspirations. And I see this so often with young men in the Bay Area. You so focused on busting a nut or breaking a bitch that you lose sight of your own goals. Oh Them hoes is hindering you from your greatness, young man. I'm going to say it again. Them hoes is hindering you from your greatness. So could I be in a polygamous relationship? It sound good on paper and we can work as a team, but women require time, attention, and money to a certain degree.
For sure.
So absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a lot of work. Ask any good pimp that's really having multiple hoes, they gonna tell you this shit is a full-time job. They gonna say a pimp is overworked and underpaid because it's a lot of work. You dig? So no, you know what I'm saying? I can have friends where they can do what they gotta do, low maintenance. Hey, how you doing? Pull up. Hey, let's go get something to eat. But no, the actual relationship, absolutely not. Could you do it?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because I'm stingy. I don't want to share.
I'm gonna use a celebrity reference again. You ready?
Sure.
if Rick Ross came to the Bay.
Oh my God. First
Rick
of all,
Ross is up hundreds of millions.
Fat as fuck.
Rick Ross is up hundreds of millions. He wanted you to really come to, to the big house in Atlanta and really fuck with you. But Rick Ross got other shit going on. You going, yes or no?
No. That's just me.
And the lie detector says
it's not.
That was a fucking lie. That was a bold lie.
Not. Come on, y'all.
That nigga's up hundreds of millions of dollars.
Damn, no. Money is not everything. I'm sorry. No.
You from Oakland. Come on now.
It's
Money's a lot. It's not everything, but it's up there.
Listen, it is. It's up there, but just some shit is just a no. And that's a no.
I respect it. Look in your bank account right now or flip a coin. For
no, 100K in your bank account right now. 100K in your bank account
right now or flip a coin for 10 million. I was just talking about this.
Was you?
I'm scary. I'm taking 100K. I'm going to keep real. And
so you're not going to take that chance?
No.
For the 10 mil?
No, I've been broke for too long. See, I've been broke for way too long.
No,
and I'm doing cool now.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna actually take the 100K too because it's guaranteed. It's like you could flip that coin and have zero when you could have just took the 100K and had 100K.
Exactly.
You could do whatever you want, invest the 100K, try to get to the 10 mil, but to flip the coin, you might not get that
and
shit.
Have zero.
Exactly.
You can do a lot with 100K if you wise with your money.
Exactly.
I'm not
That's what I'm
saying you may never get to 10 million, but you can get to 500K.
For sure.
You can get to 600K. You can get you can possibly get to $1 million
if you do it right.
If you do it right, and I would rather have oatmeal is better than no meal is how I was raised. You know what I'm saying?
Oatmeal nasty.
Oatmeal. What? You don't fuck with oatmeal?
Like oatmeal.
Damn, what, you cream of wheat type of person?
I don't like cream of wheat either.
You just wake up and you eat lamb chops and steaks and shit for bread. Oh, I see how you living. You got the big mirror in your house. You getting money.
First of all, I got 5 big mirrors, not just one. Sorry.
You living good, my nigga. You living good. I see why I'm taking that 100K though. You dig?
For sure. Me too. I'm gonna take that.
If you're in a relationship, should you respond to DMs? That's a great question. Because I go back and forth with that one all the time. Because,
okay, so what's your answer?
Because I one thing I learned about today's time, if you try to hold somebody down and restrict them from communication, that shit ain't gonna work. If you tell this woman essentially you better not speak to no other nigga, you better only me, that you setting yourself up to get cheated on. The reality of it is women are gonna talk to niggas.
For sure.
They gonna communicate with niggas, and that's just gonna happen. And some of them niggas gonna like them. So I go back and forth with that one all the time. That's actually a tough question because I'm responding to.
So put yourself in it. If you were in a relationship, are you gonna respond to a DM of a bitch that's like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yes. You ain't even gotta ask me to. What? Absolutely. Just because I'm a social nigga, like I want to know what's going on. I want to see if I got action, and I might not even link up. It might not even be nothing, but I'm just a flirtatious nigga. I just want to see, you know what I'm saying? Just because I don't know, I'm just a ghetto nigga from the point, and I just some enemy that just always got to be at something. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just. I just really gotta be at something just all the time just to see. Because that's how we was raised.
I see why you don't fuck with relationships.
I can't do it.
Because what was that?
I'm not doing that shit.
If you're in a relationship, like why are you responding to DMs?
I got another hot take. I don't think nobody should be in a relationship in 2024. That shit is dead.
Wait, what?
That shit is dead. Going into this new year. Only. Leave that relationship shit alone. And I got reasons why.
Okay, why?
For one, poverty. Too many of us don't have enough money to be in no relationship. And if your ass is broke, you shouldn't be dating. 2, culture. We are some selfish pimp culture. I want to do what I want to do, motherfuckers. Therefore, you can't be on a team if you only thinking about self and if you looking to break everybody. 3, we are disrespectful as a motherfucker. We are some very disrespectful humans. You know what I'm saying?
In 2024. I'm
sorry. If you can't even listen to what your partner is saying without being rude or cutting them off and you know what I'm saying, or every time you get mad, fuck you and going off, that shit is over. Leave that relationship shit alone. Focus on yourself. Build self. And if you want a relationship, go out the country or some shit like that. But that
go out the country.
Yeah, that shit is dead. You know what I'm saying? Go rent a wife or some shit.
Oh my God. Arranged marriage or something.
Do you think threesomes help or hurt relationships? In my experience, from what I seen, I ain't never did no threesome, but the people. Solid 8. I got a 7.5, 8 on a good day. I don't have 10 inches.
5 because
I ain't got that much dick to just be handing out all like that, doing threesomes. But nah, like, cause
I'm very surprised right now.
I fucked, 2 different women in the same day, but
No, that's
that
just
is
nasty.
different. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
just
But I
nasty.
ain't.
We're not talking about that.
You did a threesome before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I'm surprised. Oh,
Why would you be surprised?
Because you be dealing with them, rich $1 million drug dealer niggas. I know they be in all kind of freaky shit.
Get the $1 million drug.
I know they be in all kind of freaky shit. They trying to fly in a little stripper from Atlanta, and they didn't gave her $300-400.
I've definitely been asked 1,000 times, but I haven't.
What's stopping you?
I don't know. I'm just not into girls, and I don't like to share, and I just feel like my experience in the bedroom is not for a bitch. Like, it's a Mercedes experience, so it's like, what a bitch doing here? What is she gonna do?
Would you try it?
I don't know. I'm not saying I would never, but I don't see it.
One of my sex fantasies is I want to fuck in a Target fitting room.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Because Target is my favorite store to go to, and I just want to see some bad bitch at Target. Hell, see my little 7-8 inch dick print. She like, oh, I know this nigga got
5.
And she be like, oh, what you doing, little chocolate?
Target though?
Target, you know what I'm saying? And just knock her shit down in Target.
I'm sorry.
And go
I
home.
shop at Target every single day, and I don't want to see you fucking no bitch at Target. That's just not, no.
Hey, Target is lit. You can do anything in Target. Get you something to drink. You can, meet a new friend. Target is the spot.
Target is very therapeutic.
Now they locking shit up. Y'all gotta stop stealing because now they locking shit up in Target.
Not out here.
Definitely in Antioch, where Antioch Brentwood, locking up the fucking Target, and they closed the one down in Pittsburgh. Don't fuck up Target,
I know,
y'all.
they did. Did you go to the sale when they had like the...
I went the week of. I didn't go there. I didn't go the last day. That line was around the corner. I'm not waiting on
exactly.
damn Target.
They said it was worth it though.
Probably. You know what I'm saying? Probably. What's toxic about you? Oh, the list is long.
Let's hear it.
Oh, the list is long. What's toxic about me? I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna prioritize money over the relationship. I want to work more than I want to talk and deal with you. What else? I think I'm always right. What else? Shit. I mean, what else? What my mama be telling me about myself? She always say, you think everybody's supposed to think like you? Yes. Why? You know what I'm saying? It's my way or no way.
Oh my God.
If you got kids, that's cool. But if you got a baby daddy, that's out.
I know.
You know what
I
I'm
remember
saying?
You said that on the last one. You want them to be dead, right?
Yeah, that's out. You know what I'm saying? The kids is cool. The baby daddy's out.
Oh my God.
I mean, just the list is long. I'm never gonna get on here and act like I'm perfect. I have many flaws. What's some of yours?
Wait, I was thrown off. I don't know.
What's the most kids you accepting at this point in your life?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to say 2 max, but I done dealt with a nigga that done had a lot more than that. So
2 max.
I'm gonna have to go with 2 for real. For me, like serious, like 2. That's it. That's
now educate me. What the communication got to be like with the BM and him?
None. Like non-existent for real. Non-existent. Like or very little. He has to hate her for real.
So if she FaceTiming him throughout the day to show little shit like
absolutely
that,
not.
But if it's about the kid,
you don't need to FaceTime. First of all, kids got phones nowadays. What y'all need to FaceTime for? My baby daddy not FaceTiming me. Like what did you? No, it's a no. If your baby mama is FaceTiming you, it's a right.
So you don't like them situations where the baby daddy and the baby mama just be real cool, like real friends after it's over?
Why would y'all? Why? Why would y'all need to be real cool?
Hey, you a lot more like me than you care to acknowledge.
No, I'm not gonna.
You a lot like me.
I don't want. They don't gotta be dead. You be on a whole nother level. You want them dead.
You essentially saying you don't want no communication.
No. What do they need to communicate for?
The child.
The child can communicate with that parent.
You got to understand. The child might still want. Hey, can we dress up like a family on
Absolutely
Halloween?
Not. No.
The child might be like, look, I want to open up gift. Like if the Christmas is around the corner. If this baby say, hey, Dad, I want to wake up with you and my mom on Christmas. What do?
Okay, you stay at your mom's house till 10 a.m., 11 a.m., you go to your daddy's house and open the gifts. Like, what the fuck?
Because, like,
y'all got 2 houses. They can go to both places in one day.
That's a big thing for kids, opening up gifts with their mama and their daddy there.
It's a no.
So if the kid wanted no.
No. The fuck?
So you putting your feelings before the kid. See, you heard that? She putting herself before the children.
Listen,
I didn't say it. You know what I'm saying?
The child can open gifts at both houses in the same day. Why do it got to be y'all got to be a family and open it up together?
It is kind of different when you open it up together, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's
like
it hit a little.
You finna
different.
go put on pajamas and go see your baby mama house and open up gifts to your kid? I'm good. Y'all be a family. Y'all need to be together. Like what? Are you fucking kidding me? You need to be with your baby mama. Call me in 5 years. That's when cold. Your child is fucking 18 or something.
That's cold, gang.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna ask you a different question.
You want the baby daddy dead, but it's cold when I say they can't open gifts together.
So let's say your baby daddy get a new girlfriend.
He has a new girlfriend.
Would you be mad if she outdid you on Christmas?
She
Meaning,
can't.
Bought your kid
she cannot.
All kind of shit.
Did you hear me? She can't.
You know what I'm saying? Like pulled up with a car or something.
Did you hear what I said? She can't. It's not possible.
All right. Hypothetically, she hit the lotto and it happened and she come with big shit. Would you feel away?
No. I would be like, y'all milk her for whatever.
You better than me.
But
you better than me. What if he wanted to take your child to Disneyland first with her and not you?
What do you mean? I would be like, go. What?
And you would let your kid experience Disneyland for the first time with another woman and not you?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, you out your goddamn
first of
mind.
All,
that's super
Disneyland is not.
Disneyland is a big thing for me growing up. Disneyland was a thing
already. Like,
I'm just saying, if it was the first time, hypothetically speaking, if it was the first time,
that doesn't bother me at all. I wouldn't be like, no, you can't go.
So any like major moments, you wouldn't care if she.
What else is a major moment? Because Disneyland is not a major moment.
Oh damn! I forgot you rich. You know, I'm just a broke nigga from Section 8. You know what I'm saying?
Section 8.
I'm just a broke nigga. So Disneyland was big to me.
I need some Section 8.
Hold on. I want to stay right here real quick. What's another big moment? Because let's say take your kid or got your kid haircut. You know what I'm saying? Or got your daughter makeup done for the first time without you.
That'll never happen.
Or took your daughter to your daughter was starting to get curious about, her body and she started taking her certain things and showing her certain things. Would you feel away?
That would never happen. Do you hear me? I am with my kids 24/7. There's not a moment that I'm missing. There's not a moment that another bitch can step in and say, I did this. No. What?
Yeah, because I'm possessive. Don't teach my son how to drive first, shoot a gun first.
Oh
None of that shit. The Disneyland, hell no. That shit would make me feel
Disneyland is
away.
not a big deal, though.
I mean, because you rich. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That shit was huge.
That.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
Disneyland is a big thing. I wish another nigga would. All the fireworks going up and he hold my child like this and all in the motherfucking sky. And I'm sitting on Instagram looking like, ain't this a bitch while I'm at home? No, I'm a feel away.
Why you just want to go? Why it can't be all of y'all?
Now you're getting into weirdo territory where we finna be a blended family in Disneyland kicking it like a motherfucker.
Why not?
That's out.
Why?
No.
Why?
That's weird. Oh, let's all go to Disneyland and wear the step-parent shirts and be a blended family for the kids.
Why not?
Fuck all of that. Take your big head ass home. I go with my kids.
So
my
you
family.
wouldn't go as a family, and you wouldn't allow your child to go without you.
Not at all. You bet not. You know what I'm saying? I'd be at the airport blocking flights, all type of shit. No. That's out.
See, you a little psycho.
I'm glad I ain't got kids yet, but when I do that, look, don't have kids with me because I'm not playing.
I need you to grow a little bit before you have kids because what? I was
just raised. You supposed to be there for those pivotal moments for your kid, like prom and shit like that.
But I just feel like Disneyland is not a pivotal moment. Like you could take your child to Disneyland the next week if you want. Like
the first time it hit different.
Oh my
Especially
God.
when they won and they don't know what's going on, but when they 6 and 7 and now they really experience in Disneyland, no, I'm gonna be there for my kid because it's a different joy that kids get when they see that Disneyland, and I need to be there to see.
But guess what? They have that same joy every time they go.
They can go the next week. I'm going first though. I'm going first.
That's insane.
Wild. Let's see what this one say. What's the best and worst sign you date? I don't know shit about astrology. I know I'm a Leo, and I just know that's it.
Because every person has one person that they were like, that was the one, What was that sign?
Her birthday March, I think 28th.
Probably an Aries.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
March 28th, definitely an Aries.
Yeah, she a twin too. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying?
Did you fuck her twin too?
Hell no.
Listen,
her whole family barely even like me because it's a situation, and they like, why you let this nigga do this, and you all in this situation, you deserve better. Ooh, but she just loved me. That's why that's the best.
So you dogged her out?
No, I'm not dogging her out at all.
So why her family don't fuck with you?
I'll tell you that off camera. You know what I'm saying? But
off camera situation.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's probably the best one. She's just a good woman. But we gotta clean up some.
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo. August 19th is my birthday.
Leos ain't shit. Leos
they say we think we know everything and we controlling. Is that true?
Absolutely.
I mean,
narcissists is what Leos are.
That's part of the game.
I've dealt with a Leo. And he was a narcissist.
You a narcissist. I'm
not. Why would you say that? Why?
Because the reality of it is you've been through some things with men, and now you have a softness to yourself, but you have the mentality of a nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I get that all the time. I promise you.
Now you deal
with
But a narcissist,
niggas. I don't get that.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't even think you love niggas no more. You deal with niggas accordingly. I really don't think you love niggas.
Why?
Niggas are to be used by you to your advantage. And if a nigga's not useful, you have to go.
That is not true at all.
That's the God's honest truth. Come on.
Nothing gotta be used.
The cold part about at one point you probably was innocent, but then after hurt, it just made your heart cold. And now you like, you know what?
I do feel like my heart is a little colder these days, but a narcissist, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna let you play with me like that.
I don't think you. When is the last time you told a nigga you was wrong and you apologized?
I'm normally never wrong.
Exactly.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen, but I will say I definitely did, like, I don't know, a month ago. Like, it's not, I can admit to being wrong.
What happened?
We're not going to talk about that. I'm normally never wrong, but if I am, I can admit to it. Like, I have no problem with admission of anything that I've done.
That's crazy.
Why is that crazy? Why?
That's crazy.
Why?
Just because, like, in today's time, like, one of the hardest part of relationships is that what I hear, especially with me, is communication, right? Mm-hmm. And in communicating, there has to be transparency, there has to be honesty, and there has to be accountability.
For sure.
And everybody's, definition of transparency, honesty, and communication is just it's different. Mm-hmm. It's so different. So when you trying to like build with somebody and you trying to get on the same page, y'all operating from two different playbooks, and nobody wants to compromise. Sure. So now it's like you think you being real, but I'm telling you this ain't real to me. Mm-hmm. Then I'm thinking I'm being real and you like, no, but you not listening, you not understanding me, and then you just get tired of going back and forth, and it's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not doing this shit. And that's like from personal experience, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit is just a lot. So
I get that.
Where are you at as far as the dating and shit goes? Like, are you done with dating? Like,
absolutely not. I'm dating. What do you mean?
When do you bring somebody around your kids?
When I feel like it's right. Like, there's no specific time. It just whenever I feel like it's right.
I have an unpopular opinion.
What?
I think in today's time, especially going into this new year, you should never move in with your partner. I don't give a fuck how long y'all been together. Yes.
Why? Why not?
Because we in a different day.
Okay.
Everybody out there, keep your own space. You should never move in with nobody.
Listen, I'm not gonna completely disagree with you because I love my space and I'm very like OCD. I don't like shit everywhere. I don't like, and niggas is not clean. Niggas do not know how to pick, like, come on now. So I get it, but not take it off the board completely.
You should never move in with nobody. Why? Just because it's going to hurt the relationship because everybody lives differently. So it'll last longer when you let somebody fart in their own house, snore in their own house. Some motherfuckers, I ain't gonna lie,
I like having my own space. I like being able to like, oh, you come over here, I come over there, like.
Some motherfuckers like opening a water bottle, drinking a sip of water, leaving it there, forgetting about it, then going to get another water bottle.
Yeah, no.
Little shit like that will tick certain people off, and then it'll ruin the whole little dynamic of living together. I think people should keep their own space, especially women. If you're a woman, you better keep your own space, because what if that relationship ends? You don't want to be having to move back in with your mama. You don't want to be out here.
Not moving back in with your
You know
mama.
what I'm saying? You don't want to be out
Why
here
they
trying
can't
to...
just get another place? Why they got to move back in with their mama?
Because we just got to be practical. You got to understand deposit. That deposit might be $5,000 because you got to pay first and last month rent. A lot of women ain't got $5,000 for the deposit. Then she going to have to buy her own furniture. That's going to be another $3,000-$4,000. Then she got to get her PG&E turned on.
What?
Then she got to get movers. That moving process might literally cost about 10 bands. A lot of women ain't got $10,000 to spend, but they stay with that nigga that might be going upside the head or cheating and doing all type of dumbass shit. Keep your own space, ladies. You know what I'm saying? And niggas don't ever move in with no woman ever in your entire life.
I wouldn't
ever.
say never.
Never. Keep your own shit.
Don't listen to him.
Don't ever do it.
I wouldn't say never, but I would say keep your space for as long as possible.
I told you, she a lot more like me than she care to acknowledge. She know what I'm saying is real. You better not ever do no shit
I
like that.
like my own space. I don't want to live with a nigga. Like I lived with a nigga for all my life. So
the little bit I know about you, you would never encourage your daughter to move in with a man.
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
I would tell her to live with me before she live with a nigga. Like
exactly. So don't just.
But we not talking about daughters. We talking about right now. Like me, you.
I can't do it. I
no.
Like my own
Have you
space.
ever lived with a bitch before?
No.
Wait, what?
You know what
Wait. So you never even lived with a bitch?
Nope. But I've spent the night 2-3 nights in a row, and I seen
that's not enough.
You know what I mean?
That is not enough.
That was more than enough to see. Just because everybody just live differently, and then when you factor in some people got kids, and the quality of life changes, and when you like the way your shit is set up, why ruin that when you can just keep your own shit and y'all can just coexist like that?
So you never been like, oh, we need to live together?
Fuck no.
What?
So
you would never live with your girlfriend?
Never. I would never move in with no woman. I would never live with no woman.
You would never let a woman come live with you?
No, never.
What?
No.
Like, even if you loved her, what if she didn't have nowhere to go?
They got shelter. She can, take a shower at my shit.
Wait a minute.
I'm telling you, because you gotta understand.
So the one that you fucking with, and she don't got nowhere to go, you gonna tell her to go to the shelter?
She better call her sister or something. No, we're not doing that.
This is insane.
I'm telling you, y'all, living with somebody, I've seen friendships
in,
relationships in, family. I've seen relationships go to hell by living with somebody. Literally, motherfuckers had 10, 15, 20-year friendships, live with each other for a year. They never spoke again. Living with somebody is a totally different ballpark, a totally different beast.
I agree.
Don't encourage that. I don't encourage that shit on nobody. Keep your own shit at all times. Your own car, your own house, your own money at all times.
Okay.
That's my thoughts. Telling you.
You blew me with the shelter. That was just insane.
That's crazy. So would you let somebody move in with you if you loved them?
Move in with me? No.
I knew it. Hell
Listen,
no.
I done lived with a nigga.
All right. What made you say I never live with a nigga again?
We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to go there, for real.
Because some of y'all see, I'm gonna tell you what I have went through. When you get put out of somebody's house before, when you go somewhere and you don't feel wanted.
I ain't never been put out of nowhere.
Oh, I have.
I can't be put out of nowhere.
Yeah, and that was from people I really love. Once you go through that shit is traumatizing.
So you're traumatized.
Oh, yes.
That's what it is.
Hell
Say
yeah.
that. Say, I'm traumatized. This is why I don't want to live with nobody.
Yeah, I'm traumatized. A lot of us are. So everybody be traumatized and don't live with no motherfucking body. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm traumatized too. I don't want to live with nobody, for real.
Fuck
I can't.
That. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit's serious, man.
But some people are like, to the point to where they feel like that's the next step in a relationship. Like, once you get serious with a person, it's like the next step is moving in. So
because we thinking about the finance, because we want to split the finance. Like, oh, you always over here, you always do this. So why is we paying 2 rents? Why is we paying 2 PG&Es? But you not.
Oh my God!
Little shit.
I just seen a video on Instagram where the nigga was like, he had 2 bitches and he was taking them to the nail shop, and he was like, I'm tired of paying your rent and my rent. Like, we need to all move in together. And one of the girls was like, no. And the other one was like, I'm good with it. But he was like, if you can't move in and commit to this, then you gotta go.
For one, that nigga is an expert level trick. And all that tricking you doing is backfiring on you, because now you got entitlement with the tricking. Like, how are you entitled to my motherfucking money? Secondly, That's not a good idea because you got to understand everybody's quality of life is different. Everybody,
For sure.
Some people don't like shoes at the door. You might take your shoes off, leave them at the door, just go to sleep because you're tired. That might piss somebody else off. Little shit like that fuck your quality of life up. When you go home, that's supposed to be your peace.
Yeah.
When you go home, this is where you're supposed to just relax. But then when you come into another argument at home, now you ruining your own shit. But guess what? You know how you never come back to an argument at home? Have your own shit. You can't argue with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't complain about yourself. Everything you see here is because of you. Have your own shit. You go home to peace. Guaranteed peace when you got your own shit.
Listen, I be yelling at my kids like, pick this up, pick that up. I couldn't imagine walking behind a nigga like picking up his drawers off the floor and just.
See, this is how I know a little bit about you, but I can read you like a book.
How?
Because you could not deal with somebody's kids, even if the kids wasn't bad, if they was messy in your house. So if, let's say, even if you moved into a mansion.
Kids are different though.
No, if somebody kids came in there. I kind
of live in a mansion already.
You know what I'm saying? And they spilling shit and they doing all this shit, but your kids is well behaved and keep shit clean because they know how you is. That shit gonna last 6 months. You're gonna be like, you know what? You and these goddamn kids gotta go. You gonna kick them and them kids out. They break one of your candles or some shit like that.
No, kids are different. I feel like you have to teach them, you know, like how you want things. So a kid, I'm not gonna be tripping off of a kid like that. I have a daycare, so it's like I'm picking up after kids all day. So I'm used to that. But a grown ass motherfucker, I'm not doing that.
So, last question.
Yes.
If you're dealing with somebody and they got a daughter, and your daughter, you know, you make sure she's always well put together when she go out the house, she know better. But then somebody else's daughter be coming out the house in pajamas and bonnets and shit like that. Do you have enough, you know, authority to say something, or do you got to report that to him and he say something?
It depends on how serious their relationship is and what your relationship is with that child. Like, if you have a relationship with the child, then you can be like, oh, you know, let's put some clothes on instead of those pajamas. But if not, then you got to tell the nigga, like, tell your daughter to put some clothes on.
See, I'm not used. In my family, we check kids. Our kids, your
Anybody kids though?
Yes, you get checked in my family.
Sometimes you can't do that.
As soon as you come around, if you out of pocket, you get checked. What the fuck you got on? Change this. You look like anything. We don't.
But you gonna say that to somebody else's kid?
That's how we was raised. Like I don't. Yeah,
don't say that to my kid because it's gonna be a problem. Like don't call me and I'll tell her or him to put something on. But don't be telling my kid. No, that's a no.
So you would just let somebody's kids just go out looking just anything?
No, I just said if I have a relationship with that child, then I will be like, okay, let's change this. Let's put this on. But if I don't, then I'm going to tell the daddy, like, your daughter needs to put some clothes on. Your daughter needs to do, you know, that's how it goes. But I'm not just, you're not about to check no kid that you ain't got no relationship with.
Let me fix that, because when you say the word check, people think you're gonna be disrespectful. But if a kid is about to walk outside looking at goddamn food, hey, go change them pants, go change them shoes, go brush your hair, go comb your hair. Mm-hmm. So we ain't gonna be like, you know, disrespect them, but we gonna be like, come on, whether it's our kid or not. Because in my family, it's like, your kids are always going to be good, safe, and secure around us. Yeah, and they also ain't going to be looking like no goddamn fool. You're not going to, because you're going to be good representation of this unit when you around us.
Absolutely.
So if you outside just looking crazy, we got to come fix this. You got to come back in the house.
I agree.
Or your hygiene ain't up to par. Let's go ahead. You got to get in the shower. Here, I get some clothes, some soap for you. Mm-hmm. But that's just how we is. Like, whether it's our kids or not, nieces, nephews, cousins, friends of the family, you got to get it together. But I see that's you in today's time. You can't say shit to nobody, kids. And another reason why relationships is dead, because if you can't be a part of a unit, if it's certain rules for certain players on a team, it has to be one playbook, one set of rules for everybody. So
for sure,
that's why I say, man, keep your own shit, and you'll be happy. Let's talk about it.
Oh my God, was that all the cards?
That was all of them.
Okay. All right. That was another good episode. We're out of here. C. Lee, what you got coming up?
Make sure you tune in to Like It or Not. Make sure you tune into the Thizzler Live Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 9 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Make sure you tune into the C. Lee Live and a bunch of more shows I got coming. I'm C. Legal for the people. Follow me at the C. Lee brand. I'm out.
We're out of here. The Haley Show is over.